Femboys, they're everywhere. You go on YouTube, there's femboys. You go on TikTok, oh my god, there's femboys. You go on Twitch, there's femboys. You go on Twitter, you're probably gonna see a lot of porn. But anyway, the boom of femboys in the realm of the internet has been somewhat of a recent occurrence, with more and more femboys popping up each day. With that, there's also been an insane growth in the amount of people who love femboys. I mean, we've got goth girls, we've got dommy mommies, we've got mostly women who just want to turn men submissive or into women. On top of that, we have daddy waddies, literally all types of people. It's pretty much been a universal consensus that the PP makes it better. But what about those who have never heard of femboys? You see, I remember when my mother first saw my TikTok account and her reaction...
What the hell is even that?
So she wasn't really that into it. But for those who have never seen anything of this sort and are curious, well, what is a femboy? And where do we find femboys? And more importantly, are you a femboy? So as with all things on the internet goes, I guess the best place to start out would probably be Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary's first definition is actually a little bit archaic, but there are some parts of it that are very true. Urban Dictionary states that a femboy is a person, typically under the age of 30 years, who is biologically male. However, this person will often present himself in a very feminine manner. This behavior may be exhibited part of the time or all of the time. Femboys are also different from cross-dressers. Despite being feminine, femboys do not necessarily wear clothing designed for females, but this is very common. The fact that one is a femboy says nothing about one's sexuality. Femboys may be straight, gay, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, or of any other sexuality. And we see that this is kind of generally what we see today, but you know, if you scroll a little bit further down, we can actually get a definition of our new and improved version of what we actually see today. And it states that a femboy is a male person who expresses a feminine personality and appearance, mainly homosexual, bisexual, but can be straight in some instances. Usually wears thigh-high socks, skirts, oversized hoodies, high-waisted shorts, and crop tops. Very rare to spot one in real life. However, they can commonly be found on things such as Twitter, Reddit, and Discord. Now, reading a generalized definition does make the concept a lot easier to understand for some people, but it still doesn't answer the whole question. So instead, I started looking around the internet to find some visual examples. Naturally, the first thing I did was go to Twitter, and as I stated at the start of this, that turned out to be a mistake. So after that, I decided to go to YouTube. Now on YouTube, you can actually find various types of femboy content. You can find memes, interviews, VTubers, IRL people. I mean, there's literally so much. And it really showed me that there's actually a whole spectrum of what a femboy is. Based off of this information and what we currently see on the internet, it becomes much clearer on what a femboy is. Femboys are just cute dudes on the internet who want to be even cuter. That being said, what would make you a femboy? Honestly, I've had this question many times myself. I would rarely even refer to myself as a femboy because I just didn't feel like I looked or acted like what I saw. And I just didn't feel like I fit in. On my TikToks, I would tag for anime and crossdresser, and on my YouTube videos, I would put all sorts of different things, but rarely ever the word femboy. But one day that all changed for me. You see, a few weeks ago, during TwitchCon, I actually had the opportunity to hang out with a creator by the name of Ryan Ollie. We all hung out in a group, got drinks, ate out, and I had asked everyone what they did for their content. When I had asked Ryan and we got to talking, he told me we were pretty much within the same field. Now at the time I didn't know this, but Ryan Ollie is actually a bit of a bigger name when it comes to the femboy realm of the internet. And this actually really helped me become a little bit more confident about everything. And it also made me realize something. If you feel deep down that you are more of a feminine boy, well, then you're a femboy. I mean, it's literally in the name. If you want to wear thigh highs, if you want to have long hair, dress in cute clothes, maybe even sound like a girl, well, then you're on the path of being a femboy. Even if you don't do all those things, but you want to, then on the inside, you're a femboy. And that's where it really counts. And really, that's where it starts. Now, currently, most femboys exist solely on the internet. I think as time goes on, we're gonna start to see more and more popping up here and there in real life. But that's besides the point. Many of us deep down are probably falling in line with being a femboy, or really, I think we're just learning to be more open about the things that we like. So who knows? Maybe you're the next hit femboy. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and if you want to be a cute anime femboy just like me, I suggest subscribing, since I'll be releasing some tutorials soon on how to get started like I did. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next one.